Test 1 2, test 1 2. All right, hopefully the mic sounds a lot better, a lot more balanced. Wasn't an issue before, but it sounds a lot clearer now. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and play back trade May 11th. Yep, but starting at 825. See if we can make up, because volatility has been really low. Let's see if we can go ahead and start trading at market open, especially since I'm gonna be trading at work. I want to see if the volatility is low enough for us to start trading around 8:30. All right, so right here I got market loaded up in about 4 seconds. Gonna hit 8:30, and there it is. All right, let's just see what the market does. Massive drop. See, that's the only thing I don't like about trading at 8:30, like when you get massive changes. Yeah, hold on. My Chapato just got here. As we can see, it's just market volatility is pretty crazy, but actually not as crazy as it used to be a couple months ago. Even at market open, this is still less volatility than it would be originally what we're used to trading. But nonetheless, let's get right into this. Looks like we got a swing high first entry. Second entry, this did just pull one tick lower. It's I think the main reason we wait is because if you take a look at the minute chart, it's just all this is one bar when we have like 20 here already. So yeah, but let's see what we would have done here. Looks like overall trend could be down. We have one leg there. Pretty rangy day, so the biggest, it's going to be basically up versus down. What has the most evidence? In this case, we have a good amount of resistance here, 2 legs down in this direction, well, at this point at least, and then the overall trend's gonna be down. Just go for the buy, and it looks like it works out. But let's see, I kind of want to fast forward to 9 o'clock ish. Let's see. I don't know, it just feels like there's not enough data here, especially on the minute chart. There's plenty of data here, so maybe we can trade it, but I think that's really going to be pushing it, you know. I don't think there's any level of resistance that we pass or whoop-de-doo high. I mean significant. That's a pretty whoop-de-doo high, so I think overall trend could potentially be up. Let's go for a sell. These days could be over real quick. Oof. F's in the chat, boys. Dang. Okay, perhaps not. Yeah, I don't know. I just don't think there's enough data, like anything here. Could also be staircase highs for the buy. Unless this was a level of resistance somewhere. This is definitely a level of resistance, but yeah, let's fast forward to 9 o'clock. All right, fast forward, and man, it's a lot of movement now, but it looks like we can actually start to see some sort of setup, some kind of setups here. Yeah. Alright, we kind of have a second entry here. I guess we could take it. So we got first entry, second entry. Looks like there could be a small trend there, but that might be the third test. But I don't know how I feel about it. But is it textbook? That's the real question. I don't think it says textbook yet. Excuse me. It's kind of textbook, but it's really just, I don't know. If it is, and this is a non-obvious sell, but I think it's hard to tell because you want that trend to also kind of show up on the minute chart. There's just not enough data here, you know. Well, let's see what we would do. Alright, let's say the minute chart, we're gonna have to like scoot that on out of here for a little bit, and this would be an overall uptrend. Sell at a non-obvious. Right here, overall trend is up. That's pretty much textbook. One ticker would have worked, it looks like. Let's see, maybe we can still get in at 2, 4, 6, 8. No, appreciate it. Nice. No, not nice. Nice. Cool. Alright, the first trade at 8.55, and it works out pretty well. Yeah. forgot to add it to the strat, but textbook second entry is equal non-obvious entry. Breaks are very important. These are obvious things, so yeah. So yeah, it looks like either way it was actually an overall trend up, I think. Yeah, so that's just another confirmation on that. It was only tested once really, or twice here on the minute chart, so maybe it's not a level of resistance. We have a couple tests here, something to think about. Could potentially be a level of resistance. There's a good amount of trades and there, a lot more sells than anything. The buys are like Alright, let's say it's an overall trend up. You're in a whoop-de-doo high. What happened? You okay? Alright, we're in the trade. Let's see what happens. Okay. So maybe we had a bad read, or maybe this is just because it's 9 o'clock or 8:50 or whatever before the actual trading time. But either way, loss or not, we pretty much the same win-loss rate, since our win-loss rate isn't that great at 10 o'clock either, you know. So maybe this could be the alternative. Wow, no way we actually get this, right? Give me that, give me that. Oh, okay, so it looks like there was an actual level of resistance here. I didn't think there was, but wait a minute, I thought I sold here. Didn't get it there. Okay. Overall trend could potentially be up. There was this level of resistance system 1, 2, 3, 4 times. So maybe just the tick chart we're gonna have to start using a little bit more. Let's see what this indicator looks like on here. The volume by price thing. It's called volume zones. Let's just add our template on here. And there it is. Okay, let's see. Ton of buys, ton of volume. So maybe we don't need necessarily the sells. We just need volatility. And that has plenty of volatility. I mean, insane amount of volatility. This is very distracting. But maybe this could be it. Yeah, it looks like there's I don't know if we need both buys and sells. So far, I mean, the volume works out, but we kind of just created that ourselves as in the buys and sells thing. So maybe it just does require volume instead of both buys and sells. Alright, we got technically a new swing low here. That was our last swing low first entry. Maybe. Wow, okay, maybe just a swing high. Okay, to me it looks like just overall trend up. Let's see if we could draw a trend line here. There's one on the minute chart. Let's see if we could draw out the same thing on this guy. Somewhat there. Looks like it's just playing off these last three actually. Yeah, and that looks much more correct. Did overshoot a little bit. Teeny tiny bit, but this is basically textbook. Overall trend is up, being mega confirmed, question mark. This is still technically our signal bar. Would we be in the trade? We would be in the trade. Actually no, not yet. Right. Okay, we're in the trade. Let's see what happens. I think overall trend should be up here. And if we get stopped out, I mean, it has to be overall uptrend. If we do get stopped out, then, you know, but we don't. Let's go. So it looks like the strategy is working, especially here at 9 o'clock. Let's go. Wait, why did we sell here again? And swing low first entry, second entry? Why did we sell here? Oh, where we went to sell here? And the swing high first entry, second entry. Just entered late, I think. Maybe, I don't know. Oh man, swing high first entry, second entry. Let's go ahead and delete this. Looks like overall trends is gonna be up. Okay. Alright, we're in the trade. Alright, we're out the trade. And now. And now. So it looks like we got that last test right here. It is, we got rejection right there actually. Come back, try to test it. Couldn't push through, maybe that's our third test, so yeah, it could have been overall uptrend, go for the sell. Non-obvious. Yeah, swing high, first entry, second entry. Starting to see a lot more of a trend now, but we haven't hit the low yet. So I think I'm gonna treat this as overall downtrend. Man, that's like a real nice slope there. Maybe it's coming off of this guy over here. Something like that. And there's no reaction to the midline there, so. The overall uptrend here and go for a non-obvious sell. Let's give it a shot. Fair enough. It was just an overall downtrend there. I think this was correct like this. We don't want to cut it off, so we're not really bouncing off those lows yet. So that's just going to make it an overall downtrend. You go for the buy. Alright, we're getting a ton of tests here. Yep, there's a lot of trades there, so a lot of volume. That's going to make that a good level balance, level support. So overall trend will be up, non-obvious sell. Not sure if we'll actually get into this trade. Probably not. Oh, still a chance. I did already do the pullback though. Yeah. You see the reaction of the midline there? We had a break already in it. There's the break. So let's go and just delete that. Got a second entry here. The first entry is kind of pushing low, but kind of like where the bar is at the second entry. I'm trying to see whether or not there's a level support. I don't think so. Don't see any reason for FOMO, so it looks like it just might be an overall downtrend here. Oh, we're in the trade. Was this a level of support? I didn't even check. Oh, it kept pushing lower. So maybe not. Yeah, I don't think so. Nice. Let's go. I would like for this to push down a little bit lower, but we gotta take it. Let's take it. Alright, let's try not to pause. And go. Alright, overall trend, huge massive push down. The overall trend could actually be down. Let's go for the buy. Just don't see any reason for FOMO here. It's textbook sell though, right here. I think overall trend could just be down because it's just the down movement versus the up movement here. And let's go. Swing low, first entry, second entry. Let's see. Now it could be a definite uptrend here. Two-legged correction. Let's go for a sell. Textbook, let's go. So yeah, at that moment the overall trend becomes up. We're using a lot less of the minute chart and just more of the tick charts here. So overall trend's down because you have a massive spike in that direction and just a little bit of a correction. It's still going to be a downtrend because you have a huge push in that direction. You had a huge push here, but that was already corrected by this, so it's going to create the overall downtrend. Then you get two legs up, and that's going to create the overall trend to be up. And just go for a sell there, because you have two legs versus the one leg essentially. Major volatility at this level right here, so that could mean a pretty significant low, but there was no build up to it, so I'm debating, but let's see if we can just rely on that one guy. Wait, where'd the volatility? Oh, there was no volatility. Hold on, the volatility was here, not here. Okay, so it might be overall trend just down. Apps. Go for a buy here. Oh, we got in a bit late, but let's just see how this plays out. Go. We got in like a whole point and a half late. So the point, there's a half. There's a point. This is on one-time speed. This is actual volatility. Oh. Oof. Okay, so it looks like there was an actual significant low, or these are staircase lows. Or it could be a 15%. Oh wait. Hold on. It's third runner up. Actually, there's no, yeah. I don't know. I'm gonna call that 20%er. Actually. Unless this is the buy here. It is on the minute chart. Nope. Alright, we're now in the 9:30 mark. Got swing low, first entry, second entry. I think we can still get into this. Looks like overall trend is going to be down. Hitting these lows here. But I don't know if these are going to be significant lows. I don't think so. This was a pretty... There was a lot of stops here though. So that could be a level of support. There was a lot of trading here. Which could potentially mean that we did break below there. Which means... That was a pretty significant low because of the volatility there. So that could be it, and we could sell there. And that would not make that 20% of an actual trade there. Potentially. But then if that's the case, but we do keep making lows, so overall trend could be down. Oh, there could be a trend here as well, but I don't think so. It doesn't look like it. It looks like we already broke it anyway. Overall trend could just be down here. I don't see any reason for a level of support there. Let's go for a non-OV buy. Probably gonna get stopped out here. Yep. Wow. But if we're using the tick chart, not so much the minute chart, that could be an overall uptrend because you have a lot of support there, two legs up, and yeah, two legs up in that direction. The only stuff you have to the downside are these tiny moves here. Besides this entire move, but that's more of a for a trending day. This is like more of a range day. Unless, yeah, I don't see anything like that crazy. Overall trend. Maybe we use less of the minute chart now. And more of the tick chart. How did this trades go out? Not more volatility there. So yeah, this part had a lot of support here at this level. So that could have been an actual like sell there. And here we could probably just use the minute chart here, big chart here to, hey, you know, that could be an uptrend. You got 2 legs up there. Maybe. But otherwise it's a 20%er. You got swing high first entry, second entry. Or could potentially have a trend there, but not enough tests to declare it. I think overall trend is just going to be down. Just go for a buy, but this could most definitely just stop us out here. Bada bing, bada boom. Whoa, we got it. Wow. Alright, now we got a lot of support there as well, but it does keep pushing over. And just the one time, so it could be overall uptrend now. So, let's see. Alright, we got swing high first entry, second entry. I think overall trend is just down. I don't see any reason for it to be an uptrend or have any FOMO. Yeah. Nice. Textbook second entry here. Swing low first entry, second entry, non-obvious buy. That looks like it works out as well. Wow, our strategy is working out even at 9:30. Alright, and I remember this week or this day was a lot more volatile too. So we're gonna go ahead and maybe the next video is gonna be a playback of one of the other days, maybe the last day, like what's 25th, so maybe we'll do the 21st. Alright, peace out and thanks for watching. On to the next video.